hardcore. He says, you know what? You're going to make BCs against me in game 2. Guess what? I'm going to make Guardians against you in this game. And that is a lot of Guardians. And there's only like one Goliath on the field of battle. Light sees it. He's trying to make some kind of air unit to try and counter this. But he's got to be careful. Guardians going in here now, doing tons of damage. They're going to start tearing apart these tanks. The tanks have to unsiege and fall back. Is Jaedong going to follow up with units on the ground? He's got a few Zerglings running in. He's trying to drag mines in there. Oh, he drags a couple mines close to those tanks, damages them. A radiant goes off on one of the Guardians. 2 of the Guardians. Oh, there's enough vessels there that those Guardians are not long for this world. And he's going to radiate all of them and bring his tanks back there, re-land his command center, and retake that position, start mining again. Wow, so nice, strong attack there. And really, you know, if Jaedong had a little bit more support for that attack, if he'd had some Zerglings, some more Zerglings and Hydras to swoop in behind those behind the tanks and sandwich them between the Guardians, that would have been so effective. He missed out on an opportunity there, but he's still not, you know, still obviously pushing hard onto Light's defenses right now. He's pushing in 2 places at once as well. Goliath's barely trying to fight off these more Guardians over here on the other side. He's attacking 2 different locations at once with these Guardians. At the same time, coming up with his swarms here. Too many tanks in play are going to hold that off, but more Zerglings are swooping in. Additional mute. Oh my gosh! Long mine drags, huge mine drags, tons of Zerglings going down, dragging tons of mines to take out that one tank. Oh man. But this is just absolutely crazy. Is he going to be able to drag some mines into those tanks? Looks like no. Scourge running around getting killed off by Goliaths on different locations. Second time I've seen them. He's now having to plant up turrets everywhere, do all these Scourge and what have you, running around in the air. And now there's Ultralisks running around. This game is ridiculous! Ridiculous! Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Light has, oh my gosh, Light's floating another command center out to try and take another position. I don't even know where that command center is going to go. He's got no secure bases right now. The top right, well, it'd be hard for him to secure top right, actually. It'd really start spreading himself thin. Well, he's already spread pretty damn thin, actually. Light is now having to kind of defend himself by running his forces back and forth to where the threat is. He's having to try and keep track of where Jaedong's forces are, and react to where Jaedong's going to attack, and in the meantime trying to build up his macro up his mech forces. Both players keep losing massive amounts of troops on these major attacks, and then things kind of even out, and they're both at kind of low unit counts for considering how many bases they have. Ultralisks, a nice big crash of Ultralisks running around on the map now, though, with some Zerglings to support. The tanks are moving out, though. I don't think that's quite enough tanks to really counter that many Ultralisks unless they get really softened up by these mines. He's trying to plant down some mines in the meantime. In the way of this attack, a radiant's going off on these Overlords as they come into drop. It looks like they might get their units out before they are killed by the radiation, though, but tons of units just absolutely getting slaughtered. Just pools and pools of blood building up underneath that swarm right now to these tanks. He's going to have to run his SCVs out of the way, though, to try and save them from that base that has now been taken out. Both players losing bases right now. Light losing control of the top right base, and Jaedong losing control of this sort of mid-left base. And there's Jaedong, look at this, Light is so confident he's going to take out that base. He's floating a command center into that location, hardcore, to spot for the tanks as well. He's got Goliath there to defend, and Jaedong could easily take that out. If he had sent those Rhinos, the Ultralisks, down to that bottom left, he could have secured that position. Instead, he attacked the right, took out that base temporarily, but didn't do enough damage, I don't think. I think Light is going to, for the first time in a long time, a Terran player, I believe, is going to pull ahead of Jaedong in a best-of series that was not Flash. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is just assaulting the top right base that Jaedong has just put up now as well. Jaedong coming in here. He's going to try and take out this base for good. Takes out a few tanks. Where are the support units? There's some vultures running in. I don't know if he has enough tanks. His tanks have moved up to the top right, so they're not there to support this base. Having to run those SCVs again, but I think, again, he's just going to be able to lift and hold, lift off that command center and save his SCVs, and he's still going to be able to hold that position, retake it in a moment once he can get those tanks back in position. And he's actually got several tanks there, and oh, the bottom left being shelled now as well. This could be curtains for Jaedong. We could see GG at any moment here. He has just got a couple opportunities left to clear out these positions that Light is assaulting. but it is very, very dire for Jaedong right now. He's not mining it. Well, he's not mining the bases. He just lost. He's only mining at a couple bases right now. He's losing control of the bottom left as we speak. Here come a couple swarms moving in here. He's assaulting, but the tanks are going to be able to shell. Oh, but more Zerglings coming in from behind. I think this is going to get cleaned up. The drone coming in just for good measure is going to help destroy those tanks, so he's not going to lose the bottom left base. But still, Jaedong is in dire straits right now. Everything is in Light's favor right now. He's able to land that command center again at the right side location, start mining it. Those Ultralisks ran off over here to the left to try and deal with this. And so Light retakes that position as well as takes out the top right. So basically Jaedong is mining at one base in the bottom left right now. He's not mining anywhere else on the entire map. Light is mining at 6 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, at 3 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, he's got 3 bases going right now. Light has every advantage. Jaedong is just going to have to GG here pretty soon because he is up against the ropes right now. And Light is just throwing down command centers everywhere. It looks like Jaedong took out that command center on the left, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Light is planning down another command center to take that top right. Oh, oh, mine's taking out so many. No, not as many Zerglings as I thought. Never mind, but still. Light is just macroing forces off. Only 6, 7 factories. Actually, has a decent amount of factories. Well, I guess he could have more. Well, with the amount of bases he has now, he could probably do with more. Maybe, but he's having to use a lot of his resources defending. He hasn't really been mining at all these bases very much. Anyway, he's been kind of back and forth. But wow, so Jaedong is really, really on the ropes here. He's trying desperately to assault these positions that Light has. It's not working very well at all. It's this is getting close. This is getting down to the wire. Jaedong needs to pull off a miracle here pretty soon, or he's going to get overrun here in a minute because he's, like I said, mining at just one base, maybe 2. He may be mining at 12 o'clock now, but he's not mining very much at all. Yes, just a few drones up there. Just a few drones up there, so very, very soon Light is going to be able to out macro him if Jaedong doesn't, do something spectacular and start taking out bases. Random Guardian just chilling. Another command center floating up to this left position, this top sort of mid-left actually position. Yeah, Jaedong, I'm not sure what he's holding out for at this point actually. I mean, in an MSL semifinal, you don't give up until you're not mining and you have no money and you have no units. It's just as simple as that. But so he's going to force Light to really, really finish him off, and in the meantime hope for some kind of miracle, some kind of harassment that will just be genius. And oh my gosh, is that Guardian really gonna float into his supply line and kill a drone? Nope. Oh yes, he does kill a drone. Oh man. Anyway, but yes, Jaedong's about to lose this base here on the bottom left. He's gonna lose his drones at this top position very, very soon. Vulture's running up there, killing off the drones. Jaedong is just on the edge now. Once he loses his hatchery, I think we're going to see GG because he is barely mining right now. Light has just so much of the map right now, and Jaedong somehow, I don't know how the heck Jaedong is managing to macro up anything, let alone having some Hydralisks along with Ultralisks and Defilers and what have you. I mean, I guess he probably has a decent amount of gas in the bank since he's been mining the bottom left, and he's got, depleted gas mines going. He's probably got 3 depleted gas mines, which are almost the same as a real gas mine. So, but, well, that's still only like 2 gas he's mining off right now, even if you include that. So, I don't know how he's getting all these units, but, Light says, hey, that's my spot. I want it. Get out of my spot. And there the hatchery pops. The drones run. They're going to get slaughtered by the vultures on the way out. And this is Jaedong's last hurrah. This attack is going to fail. And Jaedong is going to GG. Actually, he may be able to get in here close. But no, there's just almost no units on the ground. Light doesn't have much in the way here. But he's got more tanks behind. And the last line of tanks, I think, is going to mean the end of Jaedong. He's just barely trying to do whatever he can with these Ultralisks. They've been irradiated. They're getting tanked. The Hydralisks go down. GG coming from Jaedong. Light has pulled ahead in the series, and Light can't even believe it. Look at that. He's like, wait, what? Did I just win? Oh my goodness. Jaedong's a little bit shocked as well, but Jaedong is not the type of player to get flustered in this kind of a situation. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to come back and play his top level in Game 4, but is his top level going to be enough against Light's current form? Light owning face. in games 2 and 3, actually not owning face, but just playing ridiculously well and just outplaying Jaedong, just straight up. Hope you guys enjoy this game. Thanks very much for watching. I cannot wait to see what happens in game 4. I am probably not going to be able to cast it till tomorrow, but I will see you guys there. Thanks for watching. GG.